પાહિ માં ત્રાહિ માં પ્રાણનાથ રક્ષ માં. बस इतना हमारे भाग श्रद्धांजलि भाग पुष्पांजलि जो थिंकिंग में आया है मैंने वो पेश किया है, और जो भी विचार रह गए वो हमारे मन में रहे. तो ये पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति.
Hari Om. Now, as per the scheduled program, from this 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., discourse by Param Pujya Sri Swami Yoga Swarupanji Maharaj, our President. My request to Swamiji Maharaj, he will come to this dais. A little introduction of the Swamiji Maharaj. Swamiji Maharaj, now he is the President of this Divine Life Society. He is the representative of Gurudev for us here. And he is managing this vast organization through his egoless, dedicated and simple life. The responsibility what has given to him, he performed through his special quality, adapt, adjust and accommodate. If you will see the way of working, you will see what is adjust, what is adapt and what is accommodate. Always he used to say, I am the servant of Gurudev, as Ramadasa and Haridasa. Really, what is called Karma Yoga in this sense. And he has mastery over Yogasana and Bhagavad Gita. He spreads the message of the Gurudev, Yogasana and Gita in India as well as in abroad also. So it is my humble prayer at Swamiji's feet to bless us in this divine occasion. Swamiji Maharaj.
सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. I am very, very glad to hear our Vaikuntanji Maharaj. Beautifully he explained how he lived here and then his total dedication, and also he spoke about the devotion to Gurudev, how to surrender to Gurudev. Beautifully he explained it. I am very, very thankful to our Vaikuntanji Maharaj. We are talking about the teachings of Gurudev, life of Gurudev. Because of Gurudev we are all sitting here. He lived Gita way of life. What is Gita way of life? It is called a total surrender. Normally we go to Samadhi Mandir, other things we do Saštanga Dandavat Pranam. By doing that, at that moment we feel we are falling down just like a log of wood, like a stick. At that moment, our mind also should be like that. Normally, our mind is not totally surrendering to Gurudev due to our own so-called limitations, or it is called avidya. Hence, our Gurudev beautifully gave us Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, which Bhagavad Gita also beautifully describes. In the Bhagavad Gita, in the second chapter, Jnana is given. It's called Sankhya Yoga, Gita Sankhya. knowledge of the self. Entire chapter, what is our essential nature, our own self is beautifully described. Hence, if you understand the nature of the self, that is called jnana. And what is the self? We live in different levels. Hence, in the second chapter, before going to explaining the Sthita Prajna Lakshana, in the second chapter, onwards, is beautifully said about scriptures. All the scriptures are Vedas. They tell about our own body and mind. And body and mind is the only instrument we have. But as I was telling in the morning also, the body should be healthy and then mind also will be healthy. Sound body and sound mind. Hence, we know the body. Body should be flexible. Then only you can do Sashtanga Namaskar. All the 8 limbs should touch the ground. It means 2 palms, 2 toes, 2 knees, chest and forehead. These are the angas. It means from head to foot, totally we are falling down at the place of Samadhi or Gurudev's feet. It means we have no body. It means we'll have to transcend the body consciousness. That is the prerequisite of all spiritual life. It is called spiritual life, life in the spirit. Then so-called body consciousness is there. We are thinking about our own body. Then there's no place for otherness at all. Other place called Guru. Guru is all-pervading. Self is all-pervading. Our body also should come to that state of all-pervasive nature. It means healthy. So much teeth is there, 32 teeth. When they are healthy, you won't feel their existence. Similarly, body also should be healthy. Then there is no limitation of the body. It is called a body consciousness. Should not be there. Then we go to mind. Mind is everything. Because of that mind, we live in this world. Because the mind is relationship and mind is everything. Entire sadhana is nothing but to understand the mind and transcend the mind. How to transcend the mind? For that, body is gross, mind is subtle. That which connects the gross body to subtle mind is called pranayama. That pranayama is not something unknown to us. Pranayama is regulation and breathing. We do breathe, but that breathing is not right. Right breathing is prerequisite in life if you want to be really healthy and happy. Subhuman beings are much better in that way than human beings. Look at a dog. It keeps the nostrils very clear. Look at the horse. It also keeps the nostrils very clear. Generally, we got a good examples. Somebody was talking about Gurudev, Chidananda Swamiji and Krishnananda Swamiji. There is Samadhi Mandir, is a fort of Gurudev. If somebody comes, Gurudev will close one eye, with one eye we will see, he will scan the entire total personality, physically, vitally, mentally and psychologically. Immediately know what is the purpose of that person is coming here. Sivananda Swamiji closed one eye. Our Siddhanta Maharaj, anybody goes, somebody wants to do, he will close both the eyes for a few seconds. Immediately you come to know what is the person is thinking, because prana is one, mind is one. And Krishnananda Maharaj is tell, if somebody goes, he will tell, finish it up. He knows what person is thinking also. Through the breathing, he will know what the person is thinking. It means seeing the body, seeing the prana, seeing the mind. Entire thing is called body is tamasic, prana is rajasic, mind is sattvic. Normally, it is said the three gunas are dominating entire universe. Traigunya Vishayaveda, Nistragunyo Bhavarjuna, Nirdvando, Nityasatvasto, Niryogakshema Atmavan. And the Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 45th verse, gives what we will have to do. All the Vedas, they tell about the three gunas, because the entire universe is dominated by the three gunas. That how the body, our body is called a pindanda, and the universe is called Brahmanda. It's called a microcosm and macrocosm. They are intimately connected, just like a Ghatakas and Viswakas. Both are intimately connected. We think we are many people, but we are essentially one mind. We got one prana. Look at it. 10 fingers are there. Appears to be 10. It is one prana. Similarly, we human beings appear as to be many, but essentially we are dominated, regulated, controlled by one prana. Once you understand your own prana, your own breathing, is easily understanding all other beings also. In that way, sub-human beings are very, very one with nature. They are all living in pranic level. Look at a snake. They also, by moving the tongue, they know where the food is there, what is coming nearby. Look at a dog or fox. By smelling, they know where the food is there. And similarly, all beings live in pranic level. Hence, our nostrils should be clear. Then, our breathing also we must regulate. These are all very prerequisite in our life spiritual. Then only you can understand what is mind. Mind is everything, it is not brain. Brain is a physical entity. Mind is essentially consciousness. Look at that, mind is dominated by the three gunas. In the waking state, it is called sattva. In dream, it is called rajas. And dreamless deep sleep state is called tamas. In the waking state, it is called sattva. There are two aspects in the waking state. Multiplicity of existence. Simultaneously, they are called awareness. Awareness is a positive state. Multiplicity of existence and feeling is called a negative state in sattvic guna. In second is called a rajasic. It is always movement. You cannot control. It is just like a blood. Blood should move. If it won't move, it becomes impure blood. Similarly, mind will be always dominated by prana. Prana is rajasic, and also mind alone works through the senses. Without senses, mind won't function. Without mind, senses won't function. They are interrelated, interconnected. Hence, mind assumes the, as it were, rajasic nature of senses also. Hence, first, senses should be regulated through prana. Hence, breathing is very important. Then, is called ahara sattva, suddha sattva. Means whatever food you eat, gross things goes as a fecal matter. Rajasic things becomes the blood and body. And sattvic portion of the food becomes the mind. Hence, food should be sattvic. Look at it, even though garlic and onions, they are vegetarian, but if you eat it, our senses become more agitative, hence they are not good for spiritual practices, for meditation. Even though it is vegetarian, it is prohibited because it activates the senses. And also, look at it. If you eat garlic, how your body feels. Yeah, that nobody liked the bad smell of garlic in the body. Similarly is the onions. It influences the body also so much, hence they are prohibited if you want to do practice yoga and meditation. They are sattvic, they are vegetarian, but yet for the sake of meditation or yoga, they are not good to eat. Hence, spiritual practice is called voluntarily self-discipline, not with the external force. Hence, one should feel it, then live in that spirit. That is very, very important. It is not force. How Gurudev gave maximum liberty in Sivananda Ashram. Hence, you can do whatever you want. If you want to progress in life spiritual, self-discipline is very, very important. For that, Gurudev gave 20 important instructions. Get up at 4 a.m. If you do that one implicitly, regularly, daily, all other 19 instructions you can observe in your daily life. There is no question of lame excuse. You cannot blame others. Look at it. Enter yoga and Vedanta. They are symbolical. Look at it. If you tell this finger, it has affirmation of individuality, I or egoism. Hence, this finger should not be used even for doing japa. Hence, other 4 fingers are there. The 3 fingers representing 3 gunas, tamasic, rajasic and sattvic. You know, normally this second finger is called a ring finger. There only you put a ring. It means it is, what is a ring? It is a gold. It is a desire, value. Little finger is always little, it is called tamasic. Sattvic means you must go beyond tamasic and rajasic, then it's called sattvic. Waking state, there are 2 aspects, multiplicity of experience and positive thing is called awareness. In tamasic state, there are 2 things. We see darkness, that is a negative aspect. Positive thing in deep sleep is unlimitedness. Enter yoga is nothing but combination of positivity of waking state and positivity of dreamless deep sleep state, which is our daily experience, which is nothing but 3 gunas. What is awareness plus unlimitedness? Means waking state awareness, dreamless deep sleep state, unlimitedness, these 2 things becomes yoga. It is not difficult. We are experiencing it positively, knowingly, deliberately, combining these 2 positivity of sattva-guna, positivity of tamo-guna, then it becomes yoga. It means you have no limitation at all. It means you become one with the universal consciousness. That consciousness is there at all periods of time. That is there in our body also. Head to foot, it is one unit of consciousness. Body is changing. That which is visible, that which is changeable, hence it is called perishable, and it is unreal. That which is all pervading consciousness, which is no way contaminated by anything, and it is ever pure, it is always supporting, that is called consciousness. In that there is no place for negativity or limitation or suffering. Hence, we are having all these things in our daily experience. Consciousness also is there, awareness is there. Other negativity also simultaneously exists. Hence, it is called yoga practice, or we will have to train our body and mind. Most important is called Japa Yoga Sadhana. Japa Yoga Sadhana is in all yogas. It may be Hatha Yoga, or Jnana Yoga, or Bhakti Yoga, or any yogas, or any religion, there are 2 things will be there. If you go to any place of religions, 2 things they will have. One is called a lamp, another is called a flower. What is the quality of flower? Fragrance and beauty. And lamp means there is no place for darkness. fragrance means entire, we repeat Mahamurtyunjaya mantra, it is called fragrance. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim. Sugandhim. What is that sugandha? It is a fragrance of life. What is the fragrance of life? Immortality. There is no place for fear or death. That is called the sugandhi of life. Our prana exists. Even in dead body, prana is there. Vyana exists. Once you are convinced about it, what is the place for fear of death? Hence, daily if you do japa, japa sadhana, first sitting posture is very, very important. We'll have to sit in a comfortable posture. Hence, look at it. If it is, body is stretched in a lying posture or standing posture, our heart will have to pump the blood from head to foot. Much pressure is given on the part of the heart. Hence, if you sit, body becomes short. Hence, if you keep the spine erect, there is a harmonious flow of prana and blood circulation to the brain. Blood circulation to the brain is very, very important. Brain should have more blood circulation, then automatically, effectively. Hence, in sitting posture, whenever Swami Chidanya Maharaj sits, you see, even the last, even for sit for 1 hour or 2 or 3 hours, his spine will be straight, spine, neck, head and head should be in one line. It is given in the Bhagavad Gita in 6th chapter also. Bhagavad Gita is nothing but, it tells, Bhagavad Gita is called mother. What is mother? Our mother kept this womb for 10 months and then delivered the baby. But Bhagavad Gita is such, it is not only tells how to sit, how to breathe, how to think, and how to transcend the so-called physical, vital, mental, psychological limitations. Bhagavad Gita is greatest mother of all mothers. Hence, if you read Bhagavad Gita, it is not merely repeating 700 verses. If you observe the first line, first chapter, first verse, Kshetre, Kshetre, Dharmam Kuru, that itself is sufficient. In every Kshetra, do Dharma. What is the Dharma? It is called consciousness. What is the Dharma? Dharmo dharayate iti prajaha. It means that which supports all beings and all things. What is it that supports everything? It is called a consciousness. Consciousness is subtler than the space. Space is one of the elements which is cognizable through our intellect. Look at it. Your body is there, my body is here. In between the two bodies, there is a space. Eyes can see only the bodies. A mind can conceive the idea of space. Look at it. If the mind can conceive the idea of space, it is called intellection, buddhi. And manas, buddhi, ahankara and chitta, it is only one mind, as it were divided into 4 for the sake of understanding. Similarly, prana also is one. For the sake of understanding, it is divided prana, apana, udana, samana and vyana. Prana is one, mind is one, consciousness is one. Essentially, we are all one. But due to our own limitation in our perceptions or understanding, we feel we are separate. Hence, yoga mudra or chin mudra, what is there? Mind that goes outward, this is no place in your spiritual life. Hence, that mind goes outward, it should go to its own source. This thumb is representing as a divine. It is the strength of our hand. Without thumb, all the 4 fingers have no strength. Hence, index finger that is pointing outward, it should be turned towards its own source, which is called thumb. Then, automatically, the 3 gunas, we are transcending tamasic, rajasic and sattvic. It is called yoga mudra or chin mudra. It is not merely bending the fingers and showing it. You will have to do it physically, vitally and mentally. That is very, very important. When you do it, then automatically meditation comes. It's called Jnana Mudra or Yoga Mudra or Chin Mudra. This is called Mudra. In yoga, there are different words they use. It's called Bandhas and Mudras. Bandha means blocking. There are 3 bandhas are there. Moolabandh, Udyanabandh and Jalandharbandh. It's called Bandhas. It means Moolabandh is very, very important if you want to do pranayamas. It means contracting the anus. It's called Moolabandh, so that there is no place for prana going downwards. Hence, Moolabandh means the source, you go to the source. Hence, all the vital centers also localized in the spinal cord. It's called vertebra. And then inside the vertebra, there's a spinal cord. They are only central sympathetic nervous system, but they are all visible things. But in yoga, this is called Merudanda. It is invisible. It's called nadis are not visible, nerves are visible. Hence the chakras are there only in the nadis. When you do Moolabandha, it means you are holding prana should not go down. Pranic level you are doing Moolabandha. Then Udyanabandha means lifting abdomen little upward or emptying the complete stomach. Then it will lifted up. It's called Udyana means lifting up. Then you will have to breathe out. First Moolabandha, you breathe out. After completely breathing out, you bend your neck, chin to touch the little chest. It's called Jalandharbandh. It is Jalandharbandh means Moolabandh, Udyanabandh, Jalandharbandh. If you do it, it will be easily, it's called a Bahu Kumbhak. No adverse effect will come. Hold it for a few seconds in the beginning. Breathe in. Breathing out, first do Moolabandh, then Udyanabandh, then Jalandharbandh. It means automatically your mind also will stop. When you do enter pranayamas, result of pranayama, benefit of pranayama, and fruit of pranayama is nothing but kumbhaka. It's called Antar Kumbhak and Bahya Kumbhak. First one must do only Bahya Kumbhak. It means externally if you do Kumbhak, no problem will come. Any problem will come when you are not doing properly in Antar Kumbhak, many problems will come. You need personal guidance of a experienced teacher. Hence, if you do these bandhas and then mudras means holding the breath, fixing the mind, it's called a mudra. When you do the bandhas, Antar Kumbhak or Bahya Kumbhak, fix your mind either in Agni Chakra or throat center or heart center. Normally, waking state, our mind will be in between the eyebrows called Agni Chakra. In dream state, it is in the throat center. In dreamless deep sleep state, it is in the heart center. Knowingly or unknowingly, it will happen. But knowingly, if you do it, you derive benefit. Hence, whenever you do Japa, all these things, most important thing is concentrate in between the eyebrows. It's called Agni Chakra. Then, automatically, mind can be concentrated. Then, according to Ishta Devata, feel that form of Devata or Prana, concentrate there. It means mind can be easily focused, and it's called Mudra also. It means Bandha and Mudra, they are interconnected, so that easily concentration will come. And when you do it, most important thing is don't expect anything. That should be our nature also. Look at it. Are you breathing or not? By breathing, do you expect anything? Similarly, if you do yogasanas, pranayamas, bandha and mudras, our mind should not be focused on the result of it or deriving any benefit. That is very, very important. And yoga is not something, expecting something. Everything will come, so all the benefits will come, they are called result of concentration of mind. You should not expect any benefits from practicing yoga. We want only nothing but peace of mind, shanti. That shanti also we repeat 3 times, internal, external, universal shanti. It means physically, vitally and mentally we need shanti. Mentally concentrate in between the eyebrows. Then when it is concentration goes deeper level, automatically, spontaneously it will go to throat center, just like a dream state. When you go to deep sleep or in the waking state, immediately mind will go to dream state, automatically mind will go to the throat center without any effort. Similarly, in meditation also it will happen. What all happens in the waking state, in deep sleep state, it will happen during meditation. In meditation, you must transcend body consciousness, regulate breathing, first concentrate in between the eyebrows, repeat in the name of God. Here, Japa is very, very important. Japa means feeling of the meaning of the mantra. For example, if you repeat, Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya means your mind should go beyond the 5 elements, beyond the 3 states, waking, dream and deep sleep. Means Lord Shiva manifested as light of consciousness on Mahasivaratri day to teach Brahma and Vishnu. Similarly, Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the sustainer, Rudra Shiva, all-pervading consciousness, who dissolves everything, and he is Lord of all, hence he is called Mahadeva, Devadeva, Adideva. Hence Shiva, Rama also worshipped Shiva, Krishna also worshipped Shiva. We are all worshipping Shiva. On the other hand, in a simple way, we are sitting inside Shivalinga. It means, look at the Shivalinga, one stone dome shape, another stone is a base, the entire sky is like a dome shape, all the planets are inside the sky, and whichever planet you go, you are inside Shivalinga. Hence, Lord Shiva is not somewhere, he is a light of consciousness. That light of consciousness is nothing but because of that our mind functions. According to sound, mind takes different forms. All over from dawn to dusk, from morning to evening, look at our thinking, look at our memory. Our memory is just like a dustbin. Unnecessary things we accumulated. Hence, that should be emptied. That can be emptied only by repeating God's name. God's name is the purification. It means, first, dustbin should be emptied. How you will empty the dustbin? It is not only emptying it, you must completely burn it. How to burn it? Or by repeating name of God. Name of God is such a power, it removes, your mind can go beyond the 5 elements, beyond the 3 gunas, or beyond the 3 states of the mind. That Japa, the name of the divine has got that power. Hence our Gurudev gave Mahamantra. Mahamantra is very simple. It is said it can be repeated by all at any time, at any place. No restriction at all in Kali Yuga. It means, look at the Mahamantra, in that we repeat God's name 16 times. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 16 times. It means, from new moon to full moon, from Amavasya to Purnima, 16 days, 16 दिन है, इसलिए 16 टाइम पर भगवान का नाम लेते हैं. It means sun is called Amavasya day. Sun is so powerful. Even moon also become one with the sun on that day. Moon is not visible. Amavasya day, sun is so powerful. Full moon day, moon is more visibly powerful. Our mind is dominated by the moon. Our prana is dominated by the sun. The sun and moon under our own nose. Hence, by breathing through right nostril, increases heat in the system. By breathing through left nostril, it keeps the system cool. It is happening automatically every 2.5 hours. bodily temperature also maintained by regulation of our breathing. But consciously, knowingly, deliberately, if you do some pranayamas, first you will have to do this is called Nadisodhan pranayam. It means you are purifying the nadis. It means breathe into left sometime, breathe out to right sometime, breathe into left and right, breathe into right. If you do, it's called a Nadisodhan pranayam. It is called keep the nadis harmonized. Then immediately you will have to do Kapalabhati. It means Kapalabhati is under purification. It completely breathing out is much given, just like a dogs and horse do it. Then Bhastrika pranayama, then Ujjayi pranayama, Sitkar pranayama, then Anulom Vilom pranayam, then last Nadisodhan pranayam. These pranayamas, if you do, place of concentration also very, very important. When you do in the beginning, Mooladhara chakra, then do Bhastrika pranayam in the abdominal navel center, in Ujjayi pranayama in throat center. In other pranayamas, you can concentrate in between the eyebrows. According to, you must have instruction from the experienced teacher. The teacher will tell you where to concentrate. By concentrating, you do pranayamas, you derive maximum benefit. Then you sit for meditation. Meditation is very important aspect of our life. Sit in a comfortable posture, concentrate in between the eyebrows, repeat God's name, and finally, when the mind is concentrated, it will go to throat center and the heart center. It is still more concentration, very deep. It will go to the crown center. They are all happening during meditation. Hence, in the beginning, with form is very, very important. After some time, you can mind go, it becomes unlimited. Look at it. If you concentrate on Krishna or Rama, or concentrate on the blue color of the sky, they are all one and the same. Sky means space. Space means everywhere. Your body is full of cells. Every cell contains space. Every cell contains space. If you really feel it, where is the place for body? We are really nobody. Hence, Rama and Krishna alone exist. That is called a space. How we exist? Look at the sound, Ram. If you repeat Ram, 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 who is the person who repeated Ram? Hanuman repeated Ram, Ram, Ram. Then he said, where is that Ram? And Sita, he opened his heart and showed. It means, in the heart, Angushtamatra Purushaha, space is there. It means, heart functions because of space. It means, that space Rama is there in the heart of every being, knowingly or unknowingly. When you really feel it, you are not the mortal being. In everything, divinity exists. Hence, I and so-called all-pervading God are nothing but inseparable. It is called Jiva and Shiva. They are inseparable. It means, if you close your eyes, whatever you think, you become that. That is the nature of the mind. If you repeat God's name all the time, naturally, after some time, you feel everyone is nothing but, relationship is nothing but spiritual. That is the spirit with which our Gurudev lived. Someone asked him, have you seen God? Reply, I see nothing but God. Because Swamiji, Chidananda Maharaj, Krishnananda Maharaj, when they address radiant immortal Atman, because we are all nothing but that radial immortal Atman is our essential nature. First, that we can feel it through meditation. Then you open your eyes, you can feel that spirit in other names and forms. Lovingly, if you look at a dog, immediately respond. See, when the dog can respond, human beings won't respond. Our response is to Gurudev because of that. We are all responding to Gurudev. We saw the divinity, embodiment, love in Gurudev. And with all your difficulties from different parts of the country, you are sitting here 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening, because of the love of Gurudev. You have got love of Gurudev so much, because of that you are sitting here, and simultaneously it's Gurudev's grace. Automatically Gurudev's grace is God realization or self-realization. It is not after death. While living in this body, you must feel that Guru is all-pervading, our self is all-pervading. We are nothing but instruments in the hand of Gurudev. If you really feel it, that is called divine life. And our Gurudev gave a beautiful definition of divine life: to negate the animal in man, to convert the human into divine. It's called a divine life. Hence, may the grace of the Almighty, worshipful Gurudev be ever upon us all. Lead the divine life of truth, love and purity. Daily do asanas, pranayamas and japas meditation. Feel our Gurudev in our daily life. Lead the divine life of truth, love and purity, and lead others also is our utmost duty, foremost duty, which our Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, Chidani Maharaj again and again emphasized. Let us be a proper instrument in the hands of Gurudev and Guru Maharaj and Krishnani Maharaj is my humble request. May the grace of the Almighty, worshipful Gurudev be ever upon us all, so that we can be good and do good. That is the essence of all the scriptures. Ashtadasa Purananam Saram Saram Samudritam Paropakaraya Punyaya Papaya Parapedanam. Doing good to others is meritorious. Doing harm is not our nature itself. Hence, let us be instruments of Gurudev to be good, and to do good should be our aim in life. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki Jai.